What's ahead for the real estate market prices for 2023? So that's something that's been talked about a lot. Some people say that it's going up, some people say it's going down, but let's talk about that today and see what's going to be going on. So just a quick start, these videos, I put them together just for information. This is to stay informed. This is information that comes from the studies I've done, other articles and sorts. So it's information that's put together by industry professionals, right? So something to a caveat is when you go out there and look at social media, you go out there and look at the news, sometimes they take information and they explode it just to make news, just to make headlines. So I want to give you facts, I want to give you information from boots in the ground, from a real estate professional to a home buyer or seller or investor if you're looking to invest in real estate, right? So what's ahead for 2023? A lot of people have said over the past year, home prices have been widely, the home prices have been widely debated. Is it going to go up? People think it's going to be another 2008, and that's been said for the last 2 years now, and it hasn't happened. Really, the market hasn't crashed. I keep telling people there's a shortage of inventory. We see that in the daily. There's a shortage of inventory throughout the city, at least in El Paso, at least where the city that I work in. We see there's not a lot of homes. Others have forecasted that the market, it could be going up in value. We've seen that slightly in El Paso. We've seen home prices go up a little bit. Some areas have decreased, some homes maybe have dropped, but it's been a slight drop and it's not everywhere. Where I have seen it, and these stats might not apply for this, but where I have seen the price drop is in new homes. There's a lot of home builders that had priced their homes up in the last 3 years, and now they're kind of stagnant. So we're seeing some price drops with new homes. So new homes, I could see that. People tell me, hey, I want a deal, I'm an investor, I want to look at a great deal. So right now, what I see a lot of good pricing and it's attractive to a lot of people and numbers make sense is new homes, right? But these stats might not be necessarily applied to that. New homes kind of are a different niche on their own. Yes, they affect the home pricing, but they're a little bit different niche than a resale. If you own a house, you can't compare that to a brand new home. If you're buying a house, you can. It works a little different when it's a new house and when it's a resale. Okay, so just to keep that in mind. So in the resale business in our local El Paso market, prices have been going up, and on the new homes, I've seen a trend of pricing going down. Okay, so but what does 2023 look like? There's been stats, there's been different statistics. This is a national thing where prices are expected to drop about 1.6% 2023, right? Again, it is a pocketed area where some parts of the city you've seen that drop, some parts of the city you have still seen appreciation, and it goes true for the entire nation. That's what's going on. But the trends look like for the next year, 2024, there's going to be a slight increase. 2025, a slight increase. So prices are expected to keep going up between 3 to 4% for the next 4 years. And that's, again, different areas of town are different. Different markets across the nation are also different. So you have to work with a real estate professional that specializes in the area you're in, so that so that they know what's going on, and they are better suited to inform you than this video that is a little generic and maybe not generic, but it's more inclined to the El Paso market, right? So again, prices might dip this year, or they have already. I think we're trending up. We're already in the middle of the year, it's in the springtime, not the middle of the year, but springtime, and I see that pricing is trending up, right? So that's one thing. We still see multiple offers in homes, so that's what's driving some of the prices to go up. We don't have enough houses to suit everybody out there, right? So one thing that things that you can look out for, right? So for one, buying a home helps you escape the cycle of renting rent. So it's still that's one thing to look for. People are waiting for rates to go down. Okay, that's great, but when are they going down? We're not sure, right? People are waiting for the market to crash. Well, it's been already over a year and it hasn't crashed. We don't see that happening according to the stats I just covered. So if you buy a house, that gives you a hedge against inflation. That gives you a escape from rents going up. I've gotten calls from people saying, hey, my rent's going up. So that's going to happen, and it's not going to stop because home prices are going up, taxes are going up, So that's why rents are up. Also, there's not a lot of homes out there, so people can't find a house to buy. They end up renting, or they did that in the last few years. So that's what has driven rents. If you're renting, you're in a place where you're uncertainty. You don't know what's going to happen in the next year. When it's time to renew, are you going to get an increase? How much? Are you going to be able to find something else? It's kind of living in a place of uncertainty. So it's a good time to buy a home today. Even with this pricing going up or rates going up, it's a good time to buy homes. Also, like I mentioned before, like a hedge against inflation. Once you own a house, well, the rent doesn't go up, the mortgage payment stays flat. And then also, if it's money you're putting in there, it's kind of like your little savings account, because if your home appreciates, that gives you more value. It's like a little savings account. And then also 3 is like, yes, your payment may go up due to taxes, maybe your insurance changes, but that's minimal compared to an overall payment on a rent versus a home that you're buying. So I could do a whole video on this, on why owning a home is like a hedge against inflation. And then lastly, there's something I really believe in, is like home ownership is the biggest wealth creator in the US. So if you're a homeowner, your wealth is substantially larger than somebody who is renting or rents their entire life. Your net worth is for homeowners about $255,000 above somebody that's renting, right? That's a big number. There's a lot of reasons for that. And again, I'll go just superficially on that, but things that happen is, of course, the appreciation of your house. That's one. A lot of people don't know this, but once you become a homeowner, a lot of insurance companies give you discounts on your car insurance. So that's a little savings there. That's something I learned recently. Something else that happens is like for some reason, like you're freed up, you have stability, so you're able to save and invest. When you own a home, you're able to step up. Okay, your home, you buy your first home, you're starting off in life, and then it's time to move up. You have kids, family grows, so you're able to take that money, that wealth, and invest it in something bigger and something bigger. And that's how you see a lot of people that have maybe some pretty median income jobs, and they end up having these really nice homes or large homes because they leverage that home ownership and move on. It's a move up buyer, so go for entry level home, move up buyer, they move up a few times, and then they have wealth. Kids move out, then they retire, they go back and downsize to something smaller, and there's a lot of money left over on that house that is used for retirement, right? That could be some kind of investment in your primary home. You could see that as the long-term game. So those are kind of some points that I want to cover on why, even with the market being a little bit uncertain, maybe the market is scary if you read the headlines, but it's good news. Yes, rates are going up, and yes, home prices are going up, but it's still a very good time to sell. I mean, not to sell it is, but to buy a home. So make the move, get informed, talk to a real estate professional. That's something I tell you, everybody. Contact us here at Center Real Estate. We'd love to help you. But let us know who else needs help. If you know somebody that, hey, they're stubborn, they're still waiting, they're reading the headlines and sticking to that, show them this video so that have them call us so that we could help them out and give them information, at least inform them so they know what's going to be best for them and their family, right? So again, share this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. If the prices are going up still, if you think they're going to crash, let me know. And I hope to see you on the next video.